What's going on, everybody? It's Bulls Nation Station back at it again with another one. And we have an upcoming game tomorrow, this upcoming Friday, Bulls versus Pelicans. First off, shout out to the Bulls. We did our thing, first preseason game against the Cavs. Yes, we know the preseason routine, the preseason motto is just preseason, I know. And yes, we were playing the Cavs, but the thing a casual fan or a non-Bulls fan don't understand is that we're not excited because we just beat the Cavs. We're excited because of the way the team played, the way the team played defense, the way the team gelled, the way the team showed their chemistry, how fast the team played, how great of a defense we played, the offensive spacing, the different options we had, the different multiple ball handlers we had. Those were the different things we were excited about. And yes, obviously, beating them by over 40 points helps too. But yeah, that's why the Bulls fans were excited, because all we've been hearing from the critics all summer is that the Bulls don't play defense. They don't know how Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan is going to fit together. All this little nonsense from not watching the Bulls these past few years. But that's why it was so great to see. It was great to see it at home. It's great to see, the bench play well. And so, it's awesome. So, coming into this game Friday, they're playing, I think it's in Chicago. Let me check. Yep, it's at the United Center. It'll be at 8 o'clock Eastern time, which would be 7 o'clock Central time. And, so first off, I'm going to start off with the Pelicans. I usually start off with the opposing team. They have a lot of things going on. Zion, he hurt himself in the summertime with his foot. He had to get surgery, so he won't be playing. I don't think Brandon Ingram is playing this game either, as he's nursing a small injury. But they look pretty decent. Their last game against the Orlando Magic, really without Ingram and Zion, they've been relying on their young prospects and Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Trey Murphy. And they both had 19 and 20 points respectively their last game. And so their offense has been looking pretty good. I know they lost the first game against the Timberwolves where they didn't look so hot. But, so they have little potential. Obviously, they're a rebuilding team, according to me. Maybe not, but I feel like Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he's going to be the key player for them for this game, especially with him taking up Lonzo Ball's position pretty much. He's more of a scorer than Lonzo is and less of a passer. But this is the guy the Pelican fans have been hyping up, and I think it's hilarious because Pelican fans and Bulls fans, they've been kind of going at it pretty much over Lonzo Ball. I feel like the Pelican fans, they hate Lonzo. I don't know why. Probably because, I don't know. I don't know why. I know he left the team. I know Lonzo wasn't able to play the way he wanted to play, but a lot of that was due to the coach not wanting him to be the point guard, But they say Lonzo can't shoot, Lonzo can't do this. Like, they have a really big hatred for Lonzo Ball. And, don't get me wrong, teams boo ex-players all the time. If you look at the Bulls' last preseason game, we booed the crap out of Denzel Valentine, but he kind of earned that on him if you watched him play and some of the shots he took. So, I can understand, but Bulls fans, I know it's only been one game, but we're loving Lonzo right now. We're loving the pace that he's bringing. And, it's going to be great to see. There's a lot to come. Bulls is trending right now. And so the predicted lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans will be Nickeil Alexander-Walker at point, Devontae Graham at shooting guard. I think Garrett Temple, he's going to start in place of Brandon Ingram. He's starting at small forward. Shout out to Garrett Temple. He played really good for us last year on the Bulls as far as being that veteran presence. His offense kind of dipped off towards the second half of the season, but he always played excellent and terrific defense, and I definitely would have been okay with him returning to the team, but I hope he has a good season in New Orleans. And let me see. And also, we have power forward Najee Marshall. I don't know too much about him or who that is. And between Willie Hernangomez or Jonas Valanciunas at the center. So that should be the predicted lineup for the Pelicans. And now to the Chicago Bulls. The good part. We're on a high note right now, obviously. We're still trying to figure out our rotations and, different schemes. But the Bulls looked excellent last game. It was funny because they didn't run too many half-court sets because they was playing such terrific defense. They just got out and ran all game. And, they played so good, but it's so scary to think we're still without players. Like, you didn't get a chance to see a Patrick Williams last game or Kobe White. You didn't get a chance to see even Derrick Jones Jr. figure to that rotation. Now, from what I've seen, he practiced this earlier today, so he should be in the rotation this upcoming game. Along with Marko Simonovic, he'll probably be getting, late bench minutes. But, yeah, so we're going to see a broader scheme of the rotation in the lineup for this upcoming game because we have more players involved. Hopefully, Patrick Williams will be back soon. He's been doing a lot of shoot-arounds. He was in shoot-around in the last game, so hopefully that ankle recovers quick. I feel like the key player for this game, obviously, is going to be how Lonzo Ball reacts to playing against his former team. Obviously, there's a lot of talk out there. Lonzo has a lot to prove, showing that he's that point guard that New Orleans messed up. They should have had more value in Lonzo, especially David Griffin. But, so it should be very fun to see. I feel like Lonzo's going to show off. I know it's still preseason. I know we played him second game of the regular season. But I still feel like Lonzo is going to provide some excellent defense and some very good highlights. And, it's going to be interesting to see how the Bulls play after that first game. Was it a fluke or is this how they're going to be playing? So I feel like players like DeMar DeRozan and Vucevic, they played well last game, but they didn't have huge scoring numbers. But I feel like they're going to be more comfortable and probably put up better numbers. The predicted lineup for the Bulls would be Lonzo at the point guard, Zach at the shooting guard, DeMar DeRozan and Javonte Green at the forwards. Now, Javonte Green may be replaced with Derrick Jones Jr. I'm not sure, depending on how that goes, because I know Derrick Jones Jr. played a lot with the starters during practice time and training camp. But that'll be something to see. And Vucevic at the center position. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. Definitely fun to see. The Bulls, they have more of their full lineup compared to the Pelicans. So I feel like the Bulls should very well beat the Pelicans very handily this game. I don't feel like it's going to be as huge of a blowout as they did with Cleveland, but I still expect the Bulls to win. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Bulls fans. Definitely like this video. Subscribe to my page because I'll be uploading the post game also. I tend to do that for every single game. And, I also, I try to communicate with the people in the comments. Definitely comment my video. I try to either like or respond to every comment because, I respect everybody's opinions, whether they're Bulls fans or not. So, shout out to everybody, and we're in for a good game. So, see you guys later.